Applying for asylum could be complex, could be something difficult, but at the same time, don't worry. We're gonna go through this one by one. Hello everyone, my name is Seedy Saidykhan, and today I'm going to discuss how to apply asylum in Germany. I know this is recently one of the most questions that I always get from my social media site. People have been asking me about these questions. But nonetheless, stay tuned with me and I'm going to give you in detail how to apply asylum here. This is what I know and this is what I'm going to explain to you. Before we go further, this video is sponsored by APS Money Transfer. The APS Money Transfer, it's basically in Senegal and in the Gambia. If you want to send money in the Gambia, hey, you can download APS Money Transfer on Apple Store or on Google app easily, and you can send money in the Gambia. Very easy and very simple. And Gambia also, you can download the APS wallet where you can send money also in the Gambia to your family members. Hey, if you want to send cash power, if you want to send credit to anybody else in the Gambia or Senegal, use the APS Money Transfer. So we continue to the video. Asylum process in Germany is designed to, determine if a person will receive a protection and a safety in Germany. These formula procedures is governed by the German Asylum Act, and it's also encompass several essential steps. For example, submitting an asylum application, going through the Dublin Examination, attending the hearing, the commission, or also waiting for the final decision from BAMF. So, if you want to know more about this, however, I'm going to give you the information you need and which stages are in this issue when it comes to applying for asylum. Which stages we're going to follow. Stage one, number one is requesting for asylum or registration, which is going to at least be something that everybody's going to do. Before your asylum will be accepted, you have to request it, you have to apply for it. Now, this can be done in various ways, including at the airport. For example, if you came to this country through flight, must inform the German authority. This may extend to a border patrol, border control. If you're coming to Germany with train or whatever, you could request for asylum. The other thing will be asylum application. Once you have registered, the asylum procedure or the process does begin. For example, you will need to apply for asylum at the Federal Office of Migration and Refugee Affairs, BAMF. This is how they call it typically. You will receive an appointment. For this appointment, either during your initial application or they will send it to you through mail or post. And the other one is, that's where we have problems, the Dublin Examination. Everybody have problem with this. The BAMF can also hold your hearing, your commission. They must determine if Germany is responsible for your process, your asylum request or not, because some of us, we went through other European countries. But nonetheless, this is the Dublin regulation. Majority of the asylum applicants, have problem because of Dublin Examination. You might be in Germany, you apply for an asylum and they said, you know what? No, because you have been in another European country and they see your fingerprint. Yeah, I know. But also, there are other options for people like in this situation. For example, Dublin Examination. For example, if BAMF or before BAMF will hold your hearing, they must determine if Germany is responsible for your process or your asylum process. This is something very important. Even though they don't allow your asylum to be processed in Germany because you have been in another European country or you apply for an asylum in another European country or they see your fingerprint in another European country, there is other options. What are you going to do? Find a lawyer or you appeal the case because you have reasons why you flee those countries to be in Germany. And maximum is 6 months for you to wait for what is going to happen. And then you can still apply an asylum in Germany. But the last, not the least, the hearing, the commission, the interview. This is the most important one. Once it is confirmed that Germany will handle your asylum case, you will receive an invitation to attend a hearing, an interview. This is pivotal moment of your asylum process. It's the most important thing, the most important one to attend. Even you are sick, make sure that you inform the German, or the BAMF to know that you are sick, and then you bring all the proof that you have for this hearing day. So make sure that you are prepared, you find a lawyer or let's say a legal advice for you to be able to have a very good stand, a very good chance for this asylum. And the last one is, once you have attended this hearing, the interview, the asylum process reach its climax. BAMF will make a decision on your application for your asylum. They typically takes several months. Years now, I know, but it takes several years. Anyway, like I said, BAMF will see if your asylum procedure or your asylum application and the reasons that you brought on the table are eligible for an asylum or to be recognized as an asylum or refugee status. Anyway, decision making. How does BAMF make their decision? Once you have attended this interview, like I said, the asylum process reaches its climax. BAMF will make a decision on your application for asylum. This typically takes several months, years, but can drag on for even longer than 1 or 2 years. But nonetheless, BAMF will make one of the several decisions that gonna change your life. It could be good or bad, positive or negative, but nonetheless, stay tuned, don't worry. Even if it's negative, there is other options for you. So stay tuned and be calm, okay? Number 1, recognition as a refugee or asylum seeker. If somebody applies for an asylum, you have reasons to flee your country because of war and other reasons, you could be granted for an asylum and you will receive 3 years resident permit. So this is something that majority of the people from Syria, from Afghanistan could get. I mean, nonetheless, sometimes you could be rejected even from Syria or Afghanistan, depending on your story. So remember. Number 2, subsidiary protection. If you are granted subsidiary protection, I mean, you will receive 1 year resident permit and with an option to make an appeal if needed. So you just need to think if you want to appeal it. It is essential, to consult a legal advice, a lawyer or a guardian to appeal this process, because it is really, really important for you to have a legal advisor and a lawyer to appeal this case. This will help you if you really want to, and you believe that you have a good story with proofs that you need to have an asylum status or a refugee status. Nonetheless, stay tuned. There is another third one. The third one is national ban, deportation verboten. If somebody couldn't be deported because of certain reasons, because they are health issue, because of, they have reasons to be staying in this country, then you will get what we call national ban. And in some cases, this national deportation ban may be issued with providing a temporary resident permit that could take 1 or 3 years. But nonetheless, you need to understand that if you get this, you can get a resident permit and a temporary resident permit, and then you can also live and work here. The other one is rejected. Rejection have different form, and anyone of us coming to Germany applying for an asylum, we all know that asylum application has 2 different forms. You see that you get the rejection or you get a positive award from BAMF. Nonetheless, the rejection one will be with the gelbe, the yellow letter. If the decision is made by BAMF, found no reasonable reasons for granting the protection, you will be informed about it, and also you will get a letter from BAMF, normally with this yellow letter. We all know what this means, but I just want you to know that there is always options for everything. Any difficult thing, there is always option. So let's stay tuned. Just know that the rejection, the worst case will be if they reject you and they say that you are obvious unfounded. Because if the decision is made by BAMF, believe that the reasons provided in your asylum application or your interview were false, or maybe if your application is related to economic reasons, that you could be informed that your application is obvious unfounded. This is happening to many people, but nonetheless, there is always options for you to pursue. And I just want you to know that. And I just want to thank you all. But before you go, don't forget to subscribe to get more tips on my channel. And thank you for watching. And I hope that this overview help you to understand the asylum procedure in Germany. And remember, stay informed with me, Seedy Saidykhan, Seedy Show, step by step, and to make sure we bring you the specific requirements and also deadlines about your asylum procedure and how to make it successful in this country. This is all about my own tips and what I understand about asylum procedure in Germany. Stay tuned and be with me. It's on Seedy Show on YouTube. If you want to know more, stay tuned with me. If you really love what I do, let me hear from you on my comment below. Thank you so much, guys. Stay tuned and see you next time.